your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. Today, we embark on a journey through the dynamic landscape of automotive news, where every twist and turn reveals profound shifts in the industry. In this edition, we navigate through a series of pivotal updates: Fisker's financial woes, a strategic retreat from China urged for Detroit's giants, a massive recall by Stellantis, the surge in car payments, and the electrifying ascent of Ford's F-150 Lightning at Pikes Peak. Buckle up as we delve into these diverse yet interconnected chapters of auto evolution. Number 5. Fisker's Chapter 11 Saga. Fisker, once touted as a beacon of electric vehicle innovation, has now filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The company's journey from ambitious promise to financial distress underscores the challenges in the EV startup realm. Henrik Fisker, the visionary behind the brand, has faced this setback before, with his previous automotive venture meeting a similar fate in 2013. The recent filing follows a turbulent path marked by operational hurdles, consumer adoption slower than anticipated, and investor interest waning outside the shadow of Tesla. Despite securing substantial initial funding and forging a production partnership with Magna, Fisker struggled to navigate the competitive landscape of electric vehicles. Henrik Fisker's ambitious vision for a sustainable automotive future initially garnered significant attention, fueled by Wall Street's enthusiasm for SPACs and electric mobility. However, the reality of market challenges and production setbacks led to a stark contrast between aspiration and outcome. The company's strategic shifts and quality concerns, culminating in a substantial vehicle recall, further underscored its rocky journey. For Henrik Fisker, a celebrated automotive designer, the dual bankruptcy experiences highlight the volatile nature of the industry he has passionately sought to innovate. Despite efforts to learn from past mistakes and adapt business strategies, the parallels between his ventures remain striking. Both endeavors were propelled by optimism and external investment, yet struggled to sustain momentum amid operational complexities and competitive pressures. As Fisker navigates Chapter 11 proceedings, the automotive landscape continues to evolve, presenting new opportunities and challenges for the industry at large. The lessons learned from this saga are pivotal as stakeholders reassess the trajectory of electric vehicle ventures and the broader implications for future mobility solutions. Number 4. Detroit Automakers' China Dilemma. Amidst intensifying competition in China, the world's largest auto market, Bank of America's top automotive analyst John Murphy has issued a stark warning to Detroit's giants. Murphy asserts that General Motors, Ford Motor, and Stellantis should swiftly exit the Chinese market to refocus on core products and more profitable regions. This strategic shift reflects the evolving landscape where local Chinese automakers like BYD and Geely are gaining momentum, posing substantial challenges to established players. General Motors, in particular, has seen its market share in China decline significantly, plummeting from 15% in 2015 to 8.6% last year. This downturn, coupled with diminishing earnings from operations, underscores the urgency for reevaluation. Despite these setbacks, GM remains optimistic about regaining traction through a renewed focus on electric vehicles, albeit amidst geopolitical uncertainties and heightened tariffs. In contrast, U.S. electric vehicle leader Tesla maintains a competitive edge in China, leveraging a substantial cost advantage in EV components. This advantage allows Tesla more flexibility and growth potential in the Chinese market, positioning it differently amidst the broader challenges faced by traditional Detroit automakers. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore number 3, Stellantis' massive recall. Stellantis is conducting a recall affecting nearly 1.2 million vehicles across the United States and Canada due to a software issue that may disable rear-view cameras. The affected vehicles include 2022 and 2023 models of Jeep Compass, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, and Grand Wagoneer SUVs. Additionally, the recall extends to Ram ProMaster vans from 2022 and 2023, Ram 3500 chassis cabs, and Ram 1500 and 2500 pickups from 2022. Also covered are Chrysler Pacifica minivans from 2021 through 2023, Jeep Grand Cherokee L SUVs, and Dodge Durango SUVs from 2021 and 2022. According to Stellantis, formerly known as Fiat Chrysler, an internal investigation identified a radio software issue that could inadvertently deactivate the rear-view cameras. The company plans to address this issue through an online software update, which some vehicles have already received. Owners will be prompted to accept the update on their media screens and will receive recall notices by mail. While Stellantis has not received any reports of accidents or injuries related to this issue, it advises all affected owners to promptly follow the provided recall instructions. Number 2, the surge in car payments. Car ownership costs have surged dramatically in recent years, with a notable 17% of car owners now facing monthly payments exceeding $1,000, as reported by Edmunds, a leading car shopping site and industry data provider. The sharp rise in car payments is attributed to both elevated vehicle prices and steep interest rates. Although there's optimism for potential relief ahead, industry experts caution that prices are likely to remain high for the foreseeable future. As of May, the average monthly auto loan payment stood at $760, a slight decline from its peak of $795 in December 2022. However, this figure marks a substantial 40% increase from the $535 average observed in May 2019. Charlie Chesbrough, senior economist at Cox Automotive, which includes Auto Trader and Kelley Blue Book among its brands, expressed concern over the prolonged financial burden of depreciating assets. Many car buyers who purchased vehicles during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic now find themselves underwater, owing more on their loans than their vehicles are worth. In the first quarter of this year, a significant 23% of customers with trade-ins faced an average negative equity exceeding $6,167, according to Edmunds. The volatile used car market has exacerbated depreciation rates, compounding financial strain for consumers. Despite recent incentives and discounts increasing by 81% over the past year, uncertainty persists around Federal Reserve actions to lower interest rates and their eventual impact on auto loans. Mike Brisson, senior economist at Moody's, highlighted ongoing inflationary pressures and delayed interest rate adjustments as factors likely to sustain high car payment levels well into the future, underscoring persistent challenges facing car buyers. Number 1. Ford F-150 Lightning SuperTruck takes on Pikes Peak. Ford Performance returns to the iconic Pikes Peak with their latest innovation, the F-150 Lightning SuperTruck, an electric demonstrator vehicle aimed at surpassing previous records set by its predecessors. Designed in collaboration with Ford Design and STARD Advanced Research and Development, this powerhouse is optimized for the extreme conditions of Pikes Peak. Equipped with 3 STARD UHP 6-phase motors and advanced ultra-high-performance lithium polymer NMC cells, the SuperTruck boasts a staggering 1,400-plus horsepower output. Its aerodynamic prowess is enhanced by a triple-element front wing, headlight ducts, hood ducts, front dive planes, side diffusers, rear diffuser, and multi-element rear wing, generating 6,000 pounds of downforce at 150 miles per hour. The vehicle also features carbon ceramic brakes, Pirelli P0 tires mounted on magnesium-forged wheels, and a bespoke inboard suspension system. Piloting the SuperTruck is Pikes Peak veteran Romain Dumas, aiming to push the limits of electric vehicle performance on this challenging course for the 9th time. Reflecting on the vehicle's capabilities, Dumas expresses confidence in achieving something remarkable, building on the success of Ford's previous entries. Mark Rushbrook, global director of Ford Performance, emphasizes the company's dedication to advancing electric vehicle technology through rigorous testing and competition. Ford's century-long legacy at Pikes Peak underscores their commitment to innovation, aiming to surpass their own record set in 2023 by Supervan 4.2. Thank you for watching this edition of Highway Herald. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay informed about upcoming vehicle updates and exciting developments in the world of cars. See you next time.